Hello everyone and welcome back to SOMA. I ooh, I got kind of lost for a while there for a second and because I missed this panel. But we're gonna open it. It's probably gonna suck. It's probably gonna suck. I am totally clean. I am just a dead body in a suit that's probably been rotting a little bit. See, told you. I am perfectly clean. I hear noises. Okay, system shock death. Huh. Check previous results. Well, they spelled previous horribly wrong. Huh. Oh, hey. Okay. Is there a picture of the thing on the table? Oh, it grew from this. So that's what structure gel does. That's a rat infected with structure gel. Structure gel. That unnerves me every time. Connectivity. Lisa Cameron. The structure gel has been charged and actually keeps going for a while, even when removed from a power source. If applied to circuits, it seems to help out with connectivity. Function. Lisa Cameron. It seems like it's not only connectivity, but even functionality. The gel can make simple machinery work and act more efficiently. However, the modifications that the WoW has made the gel are full of extra information. That doesn't necessarily make sense. When applied to something more complicated, it causes the gel to act as a cancer upon the host, eventually ruining it. We could use the gel to our advantage, but it needs to be uncalibrated to get rid of the bad code. Pathology. Jacob Halperin. Applied gel to dead mouse. The gel caused the mouse to appear alive. It was put into the same habitat as a living mouse. The reanimated mouse was apathetic, while the living one seemed stressed. After 15 minutes, the reanimated mouse attacked and killed the living mouse. Half an hour later, the reanimated mouse stopped moving. The corpse was solid as the gel had hardened within it. Progress. Jacob Halpern. Reanimated another mouse with structure gel. This time it was done with uncalibrated gel as produced by Eames. The results were impressive. The thing appears catatonic, but it's more of a sleepwalker. To avoid the thing hardening as before, electric magnets are used to cause a low electrical current within the animal. This has also provided us the ability to somewhat control it. Chemical analysis. Paula Lansky. The structure gel remains unchanged on a fundamental level. It's still the same cross-linked gel with aligned graphene in a polyunsaturated matrix that was installed throughout Pathos 2 a few years ago. The problem is not the gel, but its controller, the WoW. The gel has not taken on any new properties. The WoW simply uses it in ways that we would never even have dreamed of. Study results. Claudia Eames. Overwhelming evidence concludes that all deformed creatures, the fish, the sharks, and even the helpers, were manipulated by the WoW via structure gel. They have in some manner been exposed to charged gel and in turn stricken by a cancerous growth that affect their whole being. It's difficult to ask why when talking about an AI, but it all started shortly after the asteroid killed the surface. I can't for sure say if it's bad code or a carefully programmed mercy killing, but it looks like it's not going to make things easier for us to survive. Of course it doesn't work. Oh, that's gross. My computer's being loud. I'm sorry if you can hear it. Okay. It fixes the structure. I'm performing science. Let's close this. Actually, let's put some on the mouse. I want to see what happens.
Came back to life. Or something like it.
All right. Let's fix our little chippy here. Structure gel. I'm curious what structure gel is actually made out of. Seems like a miracle substance. I'm due for a monster attack at some point. Hold on a sec. And we're back. Jesus, that's scary. Oh. Go to the laboratory. So Site Alpha does exist, it's just super top secret, people are jerks about it. Why can't you just say, yeah, it exists? No, I'm not allowed to take you there. Just get rid of the intrigue and people won't care anymore. Okay, Ross and the WoW. Paul Lansky confirmed a correlation between the overloaded systems and the corpse of Dr. Ross. Was able to shield off the corpse inside the glass jar for a couple of seconds and witnessed a massive drop in the readings. If we really have to keep Ross inside Omicron, I suggest finding a way to erect a permanent barrier to avoid severe system malfunctions. Ross recharging. Lisa Cameron. WoW is definitely repairing Ross's corpse. It's the most insane thing I've ever encountered. Somehow the WoW, primarily relegated to the structure gel inside the walls, is bombarding the corpse with every system it can access. The glass jar is surrounded by an unhealthy amount of electromagnetism and radiation, which seems to be instructing gel already stuck inside Ross's body. Not sure what the WoW expects to happen when it's restored, but at least all the crazy should stop when the body hits 100%. So this must be Ross. He's trying to talk to me. Take another look at myself. Rats is what you see. More science stuff. fishies. Sea nettles are dangerous. Don't ever go near one. So is our fish infected with structure gel? You know, everyone's also, oh, I don't know how an AI thinks, but there has to be someone out there who programmed it who would know what it thinks. Otherwise, you're being controlled by something that has dubious, you know, motives. That's the word I'm looking for. Motives. What was the third thing I was here for?
Hey, Andrea?
Yeah?
I was talking to Cameron about protein solubilization. Do you think we could break the aggregate and structure gel without flattening the configuration?
Jesus. That was a mouthful. You've been listening to Cameron, that's for sure. What do you want, Raleigh?
Can you blame me for trying to figure this out? I've been having the dreams too, you know. I don't know what to believe.
Oh, I know. Everything from the sudden signal amplification in black boxes to having a comatose Dr. Ross locked up in the glass jar. We've all been going a bit nuts.
Tell me about it. Feels like my head's about to explode. Hypothetically speaking, could we stop the WoW from mutating?
It doesn't work like that.
Even if there was a site alpha?
Hypothetically speaking, I guess we could try. Raleigh, are you recording this?
Sorry. I just... So...
Ooh. Seems like Omicron wanted to shut down the world. I don't blame them. It's kind of crazy. Then again, it is a conscious being. Should we really decide to kill it? Alright, here's the third floor. I'm not getting any signals from their black boxes. That's what's going on. to go. Oh, I'm looking for a power thing. This is definitely a kitchen. Yummy. Excuse me.
Johann Ross was found dead on the climber this morning. The ARC team went down a couple of days ago, but I see no reason to suspect them playing a part in his death. The climber can't be operated from the abyss, so there was a scheduled retrieval. The climber returned with only the lifeless body of Alpha member Johann Ross. No traces of the ARC team. Cameron, Eames, Lansky, all studying the body inside containment. I'll follow up with whatever they find. Delenda est. The WoW has been getting more aggressive, pushing all systems to their limits. Ironically, the dead Dr. Johann Ross would be the perfect person to ask why the WoW is making such a big buzz about his passing. After all, the WoW isn't supposed to want anything, and definitely not to mourn people. The system overload affects the staff considerably. Headaches, loss of sleep, unwarranted stress. And it seems to be getting worse. I could use some advice if you can get through. Delenda est. Things are out of hand. The staff looks like they're about to explode. Every other person walks around with nosebleeds, and the rest keep wiping stains of blood from their eyes to keep them from overflowing. That's to do with the WoW trying to free Ross somehow, for sure. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if the body just got up and left. Rally Herber, our dispatcher, has been snooping around asking questions she shouldn't. She says she's going down into the abyss to find Alpha. I can't bring myself to stop her.
That sucks. So yeah, the system overloaded their black boxes, and I guess caused their heads to explode. I'm not sure where the black box is. Maybe it is in the head. Alright. This just looks like a hiding spot.